Hello everyone, welcome to my political journalism news channel. The story for today is US President Joe Biden used his first State of the Union address to declare Russian counterpart Vladimir Putin is isolated from the world more than he has ever been as a result of sanctions over the invasion of Ukraine. Mr. Biden spent the first part of the speech addressing Russia's war against Ukraine and the Western response to the invasion, and announced a new sanction, closing off US airspace to Russian aircraft. Tonight, I'm announcing that we will join our allies in closing off American airspace to all Russian flights, further isolating Russia and adding additional squeeze on their economy, he said. He also announced the US would go after the ill-begotten gains of Russian oligarchs, with the Department of Justice to launch an investigation. Tonight I say to the Russian oligarchs and corrupt leaders who have built billions of dollars off this violent regime, no more. Mr. Biden has also touted the effects of existing sanctions, saying Russia's economy has been damaged and its military weakened for years to come. The free world is holding him, Putin, accountable, with 27 members of the European Union, including France, Germany, Italy, as well as countries like the United Kingdom, Canada, Japan, Korea, Australia, New Zealand, and many others, even Switzerland, are inflicting pain on Russia and supporting the people of Ukraine. Putin is now isolated from the world more than he has ever been. Mr. Biden said the invasion of Ukraine has led to a show of unity from most of the world against Russia. While it shouldn't have taken something so terrible for people around the world to see what's at stake, now everyone sees it clearly, he said. We see the unity among leaders of nations, a more unified Europe, a more unified West. We see unity among the people who are gathering in cities and large crowds around the world, even in Russia, to demonstrate their support for the people of Ukraine. And in the battle between democracy and autocracies, democracies are rising to the moment and the world is clearly choosing the side of peace and security. Biden calls to raise minimum wage. Speaking on domestic matters, Mr. Biden called for the minimum wage to be raised up to $15 per hour. Let's pass the Paycheck Fairness Act and paid leave, he said, raise the minimum wage to $15 an hour. And extend the child tax credit so no one has to raise a family in poverty. Mr. Biden also used the State of the Union to call for proven measures to improve gun control. Ask for universal background checks. Why should anyone on a terrorist list be able to purchase a weapon? Why, he said. Ban assault weapons with high-capacity magazines of over 100 rounds. You think deer are wearing Kevlar vests? Remove the law that means gun manufacturers are the only industry in America that cannot be sued. Imagine if we did this with the tobacco industry. These do not infringe on Second Amendments, they save lives. Mr. Biden also called for an end to laws targeting transgender people and for women's right to an abortion to be maintained. He also said social media companies needed to be held to account for impacting the mental well-being of children. We must hold social media platforms accountable for the experiment they are taking on our children for profit, Mr. Biden said. It is time to strengthen privacy protections, ban targeted advertising to children. The big tech companies must stop collecting personal data on our children. Mr. Biden finished the address with a note of optimism. The State of the Union is strong because you, the American people, are strong, he said. We are stronger today than we were a year ago. And we will be stronger a year from now than we are today. This is our moment, to meet and overcome the challenge of our time, and we will. That is all for today news. Thank you for watching to my channel. Please be sure to leave your comment and subscribe below for more news update.